This is KGW News at 11.
It's very, very, very noisy.
Tonight we begin with this massive street takeover and sideshow that happened Saturday night near the Lloyd Center in Northeast Portland. Videos on social media show hundreds of people in cars flooding the intersection of Northeast 13th and Multnomah. Welcome to KGW News at 11. I'm Blair Best. It's almost getting to be a weekly occurrence in various areas across the city. And I talked with a woman who watched those races in fear from her living room window. It's an alarming sight. Streets blocked and cars doing donuts, burnouts, and other stunts, while hundreds of people stand by and watch. Some dangerously close to the action, taunting the drivers on. These videos from Saturday night are easy to find on social media's Snapchat Maps feature. They show just how dangerous illegal sideshows like this can be. Last year, a 26-year-old was hit and killed by a street racer while she was waiting for a bus.
I just get so angry at the situation. What happens? I just go get a slow boil.
Claudia lives near the intersection of Northeast 13th and Multnomah, the scene of Portland's latest street takeover Saturday night. Claudia has witnessed more than half a dozen of these since she moved into her Northeast Portland condo 15 years ago.
And you can see smoke because there's all kinds of smoke that's let off from the tires that are burning when they're chasing each other in circles.
And that's not to mention the noise.
To me, it's a situation that warrants police action.
In the past, Portland police have said it's hard for them to stop street racing due to the number of cars blocking the roads and making it difficult for them to get through. Portland police have not responded to KGW's request for comment on this latest race.
I think that it's not good. I think that the police should respond. It's a volatile situation.
One that's even caught the attention of state lawmakers, who proposed a bill last month to make laws tougher for those who organize street races and takeover events. There will be a work session on that bill on Tuesday. Claudia has also written to state senators demanding action.
If a stronger law will be enforced more consistently, then yeah, let's do that.
Now to two fires happening locally tonight. In Portland, after 7 p.m., one person was rescued from a house fire along Southeast Gladstone Street. Fire crews say the victim was inside the home when the fire started. Again, that person was rescued and will be okay. However, they're suffering from issues because of the smoke they inhaled while inside the home. Authorities are investigating the fire's cause, but say the fire happened on the second floor. And a family in Lake Oswego, which includes two children, were displaced today after a fire at their home. It happened around 4:45 tonight along Lake Bay. And as you can see there, about a dozen firefighters showed up to the scene. The fire ruined a bedroom, and fire crews say it all started because of a candle. Well, meteorologist Joe Ranieri is joining us now. And Joe, what's the weather looking like this week?
We are going to be seeing a bit of a warm up, but we're going to have to wait a day. Come tomorrow, we're going to be looking at mainly showers throughout the morning commute, and that includes tonight. And then really by late morning in the afternoon, we will see some drier weather, Blair. And again, spring begins tomorrow, but again, it's going to take a couple of days before you start to notice any big changes. And it's basically Wednesday and Thursday look to be the best days of the week. And then by the later part of this week, we will be seeing snow levels drop really Friday night and into Saturday down to about 1,000 feet. But as we look at the radar right now, the snow showers have been really piling up throughout the Oregon Cascades and outside Timberline Lodge tonight, and that's going to be the case the rest of your Sunday night and into tomorrow as well. I'm forecasting anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of snow with the snow level down to 2,500 feet. As we look at the futurecast, we'll put this into motion. By tomorrow morning, we'll be seeing a little bit of some spotty showers, and that will be kind of the trend throughout part of the morning and into the afternoon. Most of the heaviest amount of rain will be falling late tonight and into basically tomorrow morning's commute. But heading into Tuesday, we'll be waking up to a morning fog with afternoon sunshine. And Blair, once again, we'll be seeing temperatures right around average. And I know right around average sounds kind of nice because that means we'll see highs close to 60 for Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll talk more about that cool down coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Joe, looking forward to it. Well, tonight in Portland, law enforcement made several arrests for stolen cars, among other things. We begin with this arrest, where officers found drugs inside a stolen car. Officers noticed the car because of the fake temporary plates. Now, when officers tried to stop the car, the driver took off. PPB used spikes to eventually stop it, and as you can see, this front tire is pretty torn up. Officers say the driver had drugs and a lot of cash with them. The driver was arrested and now faces multiple felonies. Earlier today at Rocky Butte, this truck was stopped after authorities put out spikes. While investigating the truck, authorities found this rifle inside. The driver was also arrested. The final arrest happened along Southeast Holgate this evening. PPB says they found multiple stolen retail items inside this Kia. You can see a blender box and some clothes stuffed in the car, most with anti-theft devices still on them. The driver now faces felony charges. Well, new tonight, another Old Town business is moving out. The owner of a popular clothing store says it's because of crime that's gotten out of control. Brian Clerkley is with us tonight. And Brian, you talked to the owner of Laundry, who moved to another part of the city.
Yeah, he did, Blair. Chris Yen was in Old Town Chinatown for 4 years. Now he's moved to Northeast Alberta Street, where he expects foot traffic to be a lot better. He dealt with a large break-in, shoplifting, and other safety issues, and said more of these crimes need to be prosecuted because he's lost thousands of dollars in merchandise.
I think this is one of the nicest jerseys we have in here right now.
It's a new start for Chris Yen. He owns the clothing store Laundry, which used to be here in Old Town on Northwest 4th Avenue. Now the new location is on Northeast Alberta Street and 17th Avenue. Laundry is a vintage teamwear store.
We specialize in jerseys, snapback caps, jackets, satin jackets.
Yin has been in Old Town since 2019, but just decided to move his store because of crime. He loved the area but felt very unsafe.
Everyone who's worked here has had weapons drawn on them, knives, guns, bottles, pipes, machetes, anything. Machetes are open carry in Chinatown these days.
Along with the safety, Yen also dealt with shoplifting and a large break-in in his Old Town store. Thousands of dollars of merchandise was stolen. He says after the break-in, he filed an insurance claim and his policy was canceled. He called the police during these incidents, but it never ended in prosecutions.
If there aren't any charges filed and there's no prosecution and there's no follow-through and there are no consequences to committing crime against businesses, small businesses or any other, then there'd just be more.
Yen says Old Town has changed a lot since he opened his business 4 years ago. He has high hopes for this new location, where the foot traffic has already been better.
Alberta has really been resurging, and there's a lot more diversity up here than I recognized a few months ago.
And Yen says the new store's showroom is smaller than the Old Town store, but it was a necessary sacrifice for safety. Blair?
Brian, thank you. But we have new pictures tonight of a turtle that died on Manzanita Beach Saturday morning. Now, before we show you, just a quick warning. Some people might find these photos disturbing. The Seaside Aquarium says the turtle died quite some time ago, then washed up onto shore. Aquarium crews were able to collect the turtle, which was 75 pounds. They identified it as a loggerhead sea turtle. The aquarium also notes that loggerheads are endangered and rare in the area. This breed usually lives near Japan. The aquarium will soon determine how the turtle died. And you may remember that 2 months ago, 3 dead whales also washed up on the Oregon coast.